Welcome to the Multicultural Council of New York's Women's History Month presentation. The Multicultural Council of New York's mission is to develop projects that promote the arts in education and communities, inclusive of fine artists, performing artists, and students who study the arts and promote expressions of human rights for women and girls that reflect harmony and understanding of cultural diversity. In almost every part of the world, the dragonfly symbolizes change, transformation, adaptability, and self-realization. The change that is often referred to has its source in mental and emotional maturity and understanding the deeper meaning of life. The dragonfly moves with elegance and grace. The dragonfly is one of the most complex flying insects in the world. They have been on Earth for over 350 million years. They can be found on every continent on Earth. They are found near fresh water. Their life cycle consisted of their time spent underwater as nymphs for close to 2 years, and then the time above the water as dragonflies for only a month's time. They are the ultimate survivor. We've used dragonflies as symbolic of the qualities we are proposing as characteristics of the women we are celebrating tonight. They represent women's ability to remember, relive, and rejuvenate. This year, the Multicultural Council of New York has the honor of adding to its collage the figure of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Distinguished members of the Judiciary Committee, thank you for convening this hearing and for considering my nomination as Associate Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States. And while I'm on the subject of gratitude, I must also pause to reaffirm my thanks to God, for it is faith that sustains me at this moment. Even prior to today, I can honestly say that my life has been blessed beyond measure. The first of my many blessings is the fact that I was born in this great nation a little over 50 years ago in September of 1970. Congress had enacted 2 civil rights acts in the decade before, and like so many who had experienced lawful racial segregation firsthand, my parents, Johnny and Ellery Brown, left their hometown of Miami, Florida, and moved to Washington, D.C. to experience new freedom. When I was born here in Washington, my parents were public school teachers. And to express both pride in their heritage and hope for the future, they gave me an African name, Ketanji Onyeka, which they were told means lovely one. My parents taught me that unlike the many barriers that they had had to face growing up, my path was clearer, so that if I worked hard and I believed in myself in America, I could do anything or be anything I wanted to be. My father, in particular, bears responsibility for my interest in the law. When I was 4, we moved back to Miami so that he could be a full-time law student, and we lived on the campus of the University of Miami Law School. My very earliest memories are of watching my father study. He had his stack of law books on the kitchen table while I sat across from him with my stack of coloring books. I'm saving a special moment in this introduction for my daughters, Talia and Layla. Girls, I know it has not been easy as I've tried to navigate the challenges of juggling my career and motherhood. And I fully admit that I did not always get the balance right. But I hope that you've seen that with hard work, determination, and love, it can be done. I am so looking forward to seeing what each of you chooses to do with your amazing lives in this incredible country. I love you so much. I've also had extraordinary mentors, like my high school debate coach, Fran Berger. May she rest in peace. She invested fully in me, including taking me to Harvard, the first I'd ever really thought of it, to enter a speech competition. Mrs. Berger believed in me, and in turn, I believed in myself. Thank you for this historic chance to join the highest court, to work with brilliant colleagues, to inspire future generations, and to ensure liberty and justice for all.
COPPEI stands for Community Organization for Parents and Youth. The Board of Directors of COPPEI wishes to congratulate our Executive Director on this wonderful accomplishment. COPPEI Executive Director receives Faculty Award from Adelphi University, Student Government Association for outstanding leadership, service, and commitment to excellence. Professor Maria Elisa Cuadra Fernandez is an adjunct professor in Adelphi University School of Social Work for 20 years, where she teaches advanced practices and the social justice courses. She has also taught at Stony Brook, Fordham, Yeshiva, and the Westchester Social Work Education Consortium. Maria Elisa is Executive Director, CEO of COPPEI Incorporated, a bilingual multicultural human services agency providing direct professional treatment, advocacy, and environmental change strategies on behalf of low-income, marginalized families with extensive trauma histories. Educated at Stony Brook and Adelphi Universities, she has served as a chairperson, Long Island Hispanic Coalitions and the Nassau County Heroic Task Force. Honors include the New York State Senate Award, Zonta International UN Women, El Diario, New York City Outstanding Hispanic Women, NASW Social Worker of the Year, and Community Service Award from Union AFL-CIO, the Hispanic Federation, and the town of North Hempstead. Maria Elisa is a dual citizen of the United States and the Republic of Chile, and very proud of her Latinx and the indigenous roots.
My name is Soyoung Lee Seguero. After my father passed away on October of last year, I spent some time trying to figure out how to best memorialize him, how to best add to his legacy. It was at that point that I thought of a scholarship dedicated to the pursuit of the humanities, which he dearly loved. My father's life could sometimes be thought of as consisting of two parts, pre-Christian and that of born again. His born again phase was brought to bear in dealing with and loving his 5 grandchildren, as well as being the person his children turned to discuss their joys and heartaches. I'm sure that my father would be happy to listen to the many excellent essays that we are having the pleasure of presenting here on the first annual Scholarship for the Humanities tonight. Thank you.
The Scholarship for the Humanities for the 5th to 8th graders are Fernanda Herrera, winner, Kaylee Williams, runner-up, Fiorella Rojas, honorable mention. In the category of 9th through 12th, the winners are Maggie Lee, Chelsea Lee is the runner-up, and Marie Kim, honorable mention. And finally, in the category of college, the winner is Amara Jimenez. Madison Roman is the runner-up, and Natalia Vargas is the honorable mention. Congratulations to all the winners, and thank you and congratulations to all the participants. And now for something completely different. If you'd like to, please join us in this exercise. These are the materials that you'll need for this one: a blank piece of paper, a number 2 pencil, sharp, Staedtler eraser, and most importantly, lots and lots of patience. About 10,000 hours worth. Enjoy. The joy of painting a dragonfly from scratch. I really mean it. Here you can learn the step-by-step how to draw a top view of a dragonfly. Draw a big, medium, and small circle on top of each other, like a skinny snowman. Starting about halfway down the middle oval, draw a long upward curving line. Coming out of each side, draw 2 more upward curving lines coming out of the bottom oval. Connect the ends of the top lines to the top circle to create the top wings. Connect the bottom lines to the bottom of the top wings about a third way from the body. Draw a curved line over the top of the body, touching both of the top wings. Next, draw a larger circle line over that one, connecting to the ends of the previous to create a head. On the very top, add a very small curved line. Draw 2 bowl shapes on the head to create the eyes. Then draw the abdomen by making 2 long lines coming out of the bottom of the thorax, connected by a curve. It will look like a very long, skinny letter, U. Draw a curved horizontal lines going down the abdomen to give the appearance of segments. Draw 2 legs coming out from under the top wings and 2 legs coming out from under the bottom wings. You could stop following the tutorial here and decorate the wings however you like. If you want them to have a swirls or a more designy look, to make more realistic wings, you will need to divide them into several segments. Start with the round segments shown here. And then create stripe segments following the shapes of the wings. Finally, you're going to fill in the wings with smaller, almost scale-like segments. I'm not going to be doing that here, but once you get this done, and you add more and more lines, you'll see them here. And you've done this several times now to get it better and better. Then eventually, this will start looking like this, which is an approximation of what it really looks like, which is